Good morning. Good morning. How are you? It's almost the afternoon. What time is it? Oh, it's almost 12. Well, I've taken the advice of Dilse, right? She said that I started way too early and nobody was awake, but there's plenty of people awake and there's plenty of people awake in the afternoon. But just wanted to come on and talk to you today about some common questions that I get daily. So hope you guys had a good 4th of July, spending time with friends and families. Dilse, what did you do?
I went to the beach.
You went to the beach?
I got sunburned.
Yeah, she's a little bit rosy cheeked. Say hi, Dilse. She is pink. Oh, we're eating Chick-fil-A. It's delicious. Latricia, say hi. What you having there? Made Dennis. Everyone's having lunch. Everyone's having delicious lunch. What'd you do, Latricia? Now that she stuffed her face, what'd you do, Latricia?
I did nothing.
You did nothing. You relaxed. Watching movies. You didn't go out to do fireworks.
I didn't leave the house.
You didn't leave the house. Did you do fireworks with your son, like sparklers, nothing?
We were sleeping by night.
Okay. What did you do, May Dennis? You went down to the Keys? Went down to the Keys and
we saw my father did the fireworks.
oh, your father did the fireworks by himself.
Yeah.
With
Oh my God.
really, people, really.
In the house.
Technical difficulties.
They
Technical
buried the
difficulties.
one and they put it in the back of the house. And all the kids were having fun. So
Yeah.
they enjoyed
Were you here when I was talking about how, to be careful with fireworks and, you weren't here? You didn't listen to it? May Dennis.
Right, football player.
Yes, there was a football player who blew up his fingers. Like he had just signed a contract and blew up his fingers because he was messing around with some fireworks. And you always see those YouTube channels where people put fireworks in their pants. I don't do that kind of therapy. Okay. No, but people mess around too much. They're trying to be funny. They're trying to get a lot of views. So yeah, people do that. But I was trying to light up some sparklers. I got my kids some sparklers, and you should see me lighting it.
They did that.
But it was a little too windy, so we couldn't get it going. But that's okay. We watched some fireworks. We went to the beach. I did a lot of kayaking. I probably kayaked a little bit too long, and my hands were killing me. And all I could think was like, oh my God, my hands hurt so much. And every once in a while I would rest, and I would stick my hands into the cold water, and it felt so awesome. But so I hope you had a great 4th. We definitely did here. Seems like everyone had a really nice day off, and we're all ready to start today with our very healthy diets.
Right.
Yeah, right.
Because we didn't get enough barbecue beans yesterday. So anyway, I had a old patient of mine call me. He came to me several years ago with a wrist injury, and he called me probably called me last week because he had surgery to his other hand for a completely different related injury, and he basically had carpal tunnel. He had carpal tunnel of his hands, and Dilse, get away from me, or just hold it. It is you. It is you. Okay, hold it right there. I don't know. Can you have me angled? All right.
There you go.
All right. So he had carpal tunnel, and I thought it was really interesting. He had surgery, and now he's calling us to start his therapy because he had he can't do the things that he enjoys doing. He likes to go to the gun range. He likes to go fishing, and so right now his hand's hurting him quite a bit, and he wants to get started with his therapy. So it's one of the reasons why he called me. But one of the things he said to me made me think about what a lot of other people may think about as well. He said to me, I don't understand why I have carpal tunnel because I'm not a computer guy. And I was explaining to him, you don't have to be a computer guy to get carpal tunnel. We have hands that when you have carpal tunnel, you have a nerve that runs through, and in that bundle of nerve, if you think about it like a bundle of electric wire, you have the nerve, and then you have a lot of tendons that pass through that area. And depending on if you're we use our hands for everything. It's constant work with our hands, and sometimes we develop like a tightness there, some scarring or inflammation that causes that to tighten up and put pressure on that nerve. There's a couple of things that you can do in order to help to alleviate that pain, but no two hand pain issues are the same. Some people have pain, some people have numbness, some people have both. Some people have it during the day. Majority of the time it happens at night. You get the pain that wakes you up in the middle of the night, or you wake up with the numbness. So these are some of the things that you could be feeling, but what it's stopping you from doing is doing the things that you enjoy, like fishing. If it's summertime, people like to kayak, people like to go fishing. There's just tons of things that you enjoy doing, and what's happening is if that pain or that numbness is stopping you from doing the things that you enjoy, we have here a free hand report that can get you started to doing things to feel better, to alleviate some of that pain. But like I said, no two hand problems are the same. He ended up having surgery. I didn't have a chance to get into detail with him yet until he comes in about what he was able to do. But we can, when you have carpal tunnel, it does not have to just be that you're on the computer all day. It's not the only way you get carpal tunnel. We get carpal tunnel because we do a lot with our hands. But if you have hand pain, I do have a free report that you can, I'm going to put it in the link below, that you can ask for one, so that you can see what you can do starting today to help alleviate it. And if you have further questions, we're here to answer these questions for you. Carpal tunnel is one of the most common things that can happen, but it doesn't have to happen to you. There's some stretchers that you could do. I know a lot of people you'll see in the drugstores, the splints that you can buy to start wearing. It's just a matter of knowing when to wear it. I also like to make a minor adjustment to it so that it fits people a little bit better, to reduce the pain and reduce the numbness that people can have. And there are ways that you can avoid surgery. It depends on how bad your hand pain has gotten, or how bad your numbness has gotten. Definitely don't want to wait till it's so bad that you have to have surgery in order to be able to do the fun things you like. There are ways that you can help to get better faster without having surgery. But you don't have to be a computer person to get carpal tunnel. But it can be helped so that you can avoid surgery. So that was one of the common questions that I heard from him today, but it's one that I hear quite a bit. But no two hand problems are the same. So if you're having concerns and you're worried about your hand, you give us a call and let us help you to answer your questions for you. Okay, does that sound good?
Sounds great.
All right. All right, so until next time, if you have any questions that you'd like to ask me, make a comment below and we'll make sure that we address it the next time. Thanks.